Okay, so the feature that I chose to focus on is ornamentation on the roof. Really all buildings, I guess. I thought it was interesting that you can sort of tell the difference, but when you focus only on ornamentation, like the shrine, temple, house, public building, like they all become sort of indistinguishable. This was like at the museum where we weren't supposed to take pictures, so it's blurry because I had to do it quickly, but clearly it's like a very historic, ancient building marking the roof. They have a lot of different patterns, particularly on these, like almost every building had a different one of these, or perhaps it's time period specific, I don't know, because many of them had like 3 objects in a spiral. But then when you go to like the corner, sorry?
Yeah.
When you go like and look at this element, every building is different. So and sometimes within the same building there's multiple. A lot of the smaller buildings have like animal or sometimes flowers, but like some kind of creature like on the corner here, and then this at the peak is like a very prominent figure. Some of them are faces, some of them are also creatures, some of them are just decorative. So that's the spiral appears a lot of times, but there's a lot of variations.
Even that.
So this was at Todaiji. I guess the scale kind of got cut off, but this is a fence that's about waist height for some of us, and this is the size of the ones on the roof, which I thought was just really cool. So yeah, like I said, some animal creatures, some demon type of things, and I guess I like them because they're analogous in my mind to like the gargoyles of cathedrals and such. Some of them are like remarkably ornate and complicated. Some of them are quite simple. So, yeah. Does anyone have any questions now, since I've run out of things to say?
Me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find any reason why sometimes you find flowers or spiral? Yeah.
I'm going to imagine that a lot of it is period specific, or perhaps it's related to who was in power at the time. So it's like clothing in like traditional European court is like dictated by who's in power. So there are a lot of flowers, there are a lot of spirals, and there are a lot of what I think are characters, but they look like perhaps ancient characters or like a combination of characters or something like that. So those are sort of maybe the 3 categories on these pieces. This, I don't know. I think that might be like specific to who builds it.
Prevent evil. And I think that pattern of the circle.
This one.
Yeah, I think each temple has their kind of mark. Even different family has mark. Yeah.
The family emblem.
Yeah.
Cool.
And even if you walk just a regular street in Kyoto, and if you see old townhouse, there are some figures.
Yeah, some of these, I've forgotten which ones actually, but some of them came from smaller buildings, which may have been houses or something. Many of them are from the temples.
So their face is like really
kind of like scary.
There's like a mini structure.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's probably, I think, a house or something.
Yeah.
Thank
You still have photos.
That's
flowers.
This one?
Sunflowers.
Well, so in comparison comparison to the foolish looking ones, which are meant to ward off evil, what would things like flowers
Yeah,
or
that's.
just decoration?
これ誰か詳しい人いる？この屋根。なんか鬼みたいなやつは基本的にこうあれじゃん、前受けじゃん。この花みたいなさ、平和な感じのやつってなん山崎先生呼んだじゃん。I'll check.
Okay.
Or I don't know, maybe in the PDF of Professor Yama's.
Yeah, I'll check. I don't have a disk drive, I just realized. So I'm gonna have to have someone else give it to me.
Yeah, I think that's.
Okay. Thank you.